She starts shit and then run digging and pulling for lifelines. Help me, they're bothering me. Girl, go sit your manly ass down. Fuck him and the hamburglar. That bitch over there. Give me everything. Give my children this basic shit she talking about. TV killer's wife said that he sucked dick. We don't really need to go no further with his ashy ass. Child. He's talking about shit he don't know. I just heard him say, "I need gray hair." Y'all do know I don't know gray hair, right? That this is what they doing between me and gray hair is the same thing y'all did between me and Pastor P. He took up for me one time when Trina was doing some bullshit, and ever since then, I was his um um like I was siding with him. These people are slow. Y'all, hey tap the screen and share the live, guys. We still working toward a quota. Why is he talking about that lady? He don't know her. He don't know me. He don't know her. From the way. Let me see if I can share this. I mean, just making up shit about that lady. Kevin don't know gray hair to talk about her. I don't know what to talk about her. He said, I need gray hair. Does he realize that gray hair is nowhere on my board? Never asked her to be, never had any conversations, never. Um, oh, I'm sorry, he was special. I didn't realize it until you start talking. Sorry, bro. Hey, Shanta. Hey, Casey. Yeah, the way Lady B done told everybody this story is like I'm on Gray Hair's health coverage. I'm on her health plan at her job. She got me on her insurance like one of her kids. Hey, BK. She got me on her health coverage like one of her kids. Hey, Holiday Heart. Hey, Ramon. I see you creeping here. Take your time. What's the rush? Yeah. Baby, I'm a dog. I'm a mutt. I'm going to get him in 2 seconds. I was waiting for the numbers to get up in here a little bit so I can go over there and see if this bitch ass going to line me. And I'm going to say, listen here, bitch ass nigga. You over here lying to these women and these people again, trying to make like I ain't never had a good man in my life. Kevin, it's not that I can't get a man. It just wouldn't be a man living in a tuna can like you. Hey, Reginald Brown. Reginald Brown, why does that sound so familiar? And he just over there. Make sure it's a team PK so he can't run. He's such a pussy. He over there lying on that lady, lying on me, talking about I'm after her and I'm after her support. That lady gave me one gift 3 months ago. Gray hair wouldn't even show up on my board. I don't know why they doing that. They just like to lie. Hey, fix it. The lies are fucking astounding. Like, so you just gonna lie on this lady. It don't matter. You just gonna lie. It just don't matter to you, huh, Kevin? You just gonna lie. You lying piece of shit. He can't tell 5150 to take her wig off. She don't want it. She don't want y'all to see all that gray hate under that motherfucking wig, bitch. Hold on. Thank you, BK. This motherfucker here, this is just too much. Why are you in women's business? Hey, Keonce, why are you back in women's business? Only woman business you should be in is Miss Regina. That's the only woman business that you won't get in, but you supposed to be in. But you in my business. I don't need you to come cut my grass or mow the lawn or cut the hedges or take out the trash. Miss Regina might need that from you, however. Why ain't you helping your mama, but you're sitting somewhere talking about me? What is this nigga's Bigo ID? What is his Bigo ID? Because he don't come up on nothing around me. What's his Bigo name? Kevin? What is it? I don't even know the nigga name on here. What's the nigga name on here? What is this bitch ass nigga's name? Hey, mind your business. Deacon Kev. Let's go in here and see.
Girl, I didn't even know I was in the queue. What the hell?
Uh-uh.
Yeah. His Bigo ID is all numbers though. Shit. That was scary. I'm like, I'm coming up. But his Bigo ID is all numbers. So
Let me
yeah, you
see if
got to
Deacon
trap him
Kev
in the
comes up.
team. You got to trap him in the team PK so he won't run. Cause if it's one of them singles, he'll try to hit it. But you can't escape that team PK. Get his ass. Let me go convert.
Okay. Not coming up. This bitch ass nigga must have me blocked. There you go, you bitch ass nigga. I just found him, Cameo. He declined that shit quick like it never went out. Where you at, Deacon Kev? Somebody go in that room and said, Tammy said, why are you talking about her still? Didn't she give you fair warning to stop? Tammy said, he got me. I think he got me blocked. Mm-mm. Hey, Spinwin. Hey, Cam, I see you even coming here. He got me blocked. Who got two devices that could go up in that room and get in his box? Who got two devices that could go in his room and get in his box? Because I want to ask him, what does he know about me and Miss Gray Hair? Because I don't know Miss Gray Hair like that. Thank you, guys. I don't know that woman like that for them to talk about that lady like that. I don't know her. Hello, somebody who is gonna be the messy bitch to go in there and say, why you talking about Miss Tammy? Why you got her blocked if you talking about her? Come on, Kevin. And you know this is because he got me blocked, honey. That punk ass nigga got me blocked and get blocked too. He got your 3 pages. Damn, KC. Mm-mm. Nice for what? How else could I get him? That's why I asked Prince to line him the other day. I said, Prince, could you line him and then add me? Because he would not add me. I just want to know, why do you always try to diminish who I am as a woman, and then you try to uplift this burger flipping McFlurry fillet of fish making bitch? That bitch is still on the first job I ever had in my life. You still at the McDonald's stage in your life talking about your husband uplifts you? What does he do? Tie up your sketches before you go skate around on a greasy floor? Like, come on, bitch. Your husband was ashamed of you. Thank you, Prince Jay. I just want to. What did your husband do? What's up, Brown Sugar? Your husband got you with kids you don't see, because they don't like him coming in the room watching them shower and shit. He's a weirdo. For kids not to have nowhere to go, a kid will come in the house and listen to some bullshit long as they could get some peace and go close the door and take a shower and go to sleep. Get something to eat. They'll listen to you, bitch. Thank you. For girls to run up out of that house away from them, I believe you was in there trying to get frisky with your nieces. Thank you, Blazing. Thank you. Thank you, Prince J. I believe you was over there trying to get frisky, risky with Keith's children. And I don't believe in paying like we're going to interview this person. We're going to interview that person. Kevin, why don't you interview an alcohol counselor so you could tell them that your life is unmanageable, that every time you drink to get drunk, and when you drunk you become irrational and violent. Why don't you go tell an alcohol counselor that? Then you can go to a vocational counselor so we can at least get your wife an entry level position so she can go somewhere and get her out of there frying nuggets and shit and arguing with people over how many sweet and sour sauces she's going to give away. Maybe we should do that. That motherfucker said, I ain't never had a man in my life. How does he know what I've had in my life? He doesn't know me. He doesn't know. He doesn't know anything about me. As a matter of fact, I have had men in my life. I just wasn't a good girlfriend to them because of obvious reasons, because I'm not attracted to them in that way. It has nothing to do with any trauma. Thank you, Tuki. Thank you, Prince. It has nothing to do with anything terrible other than the fact that I'd rather have hole than pole, nigga. It's just that simple. I'm a dyke. That's it. And I do respect men. Did you ever hear me speak to Callie Blue this way? The way I speak to Kevin, have you heard me talk to Callie Blue that way? Have you heard me talk to Papa Tomcat that way? I respect men. I don't respect little bitch boys. Little emotionally immature men who are still in the little embryonic stages of their development. He's still mad at his mommy. What up, run it up? Thank you, Pooh. He's still mad at he mad at he mommy. I just told him I found him. They kicked me. He's mad at his mommy. He's a grown man who lay in the bed telling stories like, and we and Keith, mommy only had so and so money. She bought 4 slices of pizza, and I got 2, and Keith got 2. But the pieces Keith got had obviously more cheese than mine. I don't know how I'm gonna ever get over this. I liked Coke and Keith liked Pepsi. Pepsi was on sale. Mommy bought Pepsi. She always catered to Keith. This is the kind of shit he laying in the bed and telling this bald head bitch, and you somewhere listening to a nigga belly aching about his mother. See, if you had a real woman in your life, she would tell you, blow it out your ass and come to yourself. That was a long time ago, and you should be over that by now. You can't love me if you hate her. Thank you, Top. Thank you, everybody. You couldn't possibly love your mama and you hate this woman. You can't love your mama and you that woman and you hate your mama. People who hate their mothers, they're not available for love. They just find little places to sit and dwell because I don't want to deal with my issues. Me and mommy and Keith, me and Regina, because he called her Regina because he's that disrespectful. We was going to the mall, and this lady walked up and she looked at me and Keith, and she said, "Ooh, Regina, that Keith is something handsome." And they always did that to me. They always called Keith handsome and just said, "Hi, Kevin." They always did that to me my whole childhood. They always called him handsome. They always said he was the better. I'm Keith's brother, though. I'm his brother. I'm his brother. We're brothers and we're colored. Nigga, you a grown ass man. They always called him handsome. One time I had a girlfriend, and I was that close to getting some. I was that close, I'm telling you, Keith comes skating up on his skateboard. You know, he had that smile that the girls liked, and I tried to smile that way, but I just couldn't. Mine's always looked like I had had a stroke. It just wasn't the same effect. I tried to smile like Keith. I tried to walk like Keith, but my arms were too long, and my knuckles and my wrists would drag the ground, but I tried to do the things he did. I was that close with this girl. Her name was Jocelyn Rosalind. Oh, and Jocelyn Rosalind, she was so beautiful. Yeah, she would laying on his wife's lap telling her this shit now. She was so beautiful. And she liked me of all the guys. She liked me, Keith's brother. I'm his brother. I'm Keith's brother. He comes skating up on his skateboard, looking a little bow-legged and stuff. You know, I tried to walk bow-legged, but people just kept on trying to put me in a wheelchair. It just wasn't giving the same effect, you know? Keith walks up to Jocelyn Rosalind, and Keith goes, "What up, ma?" That's all he said, you know, just "What up, ma?" And you know, it ruined my whole relationship with Jocelyn Rosalind. I've never gotten over it. I was in the 8th grade. And Jocelyn Rosalind, she started liking Keith, you know? She started liking Keith. And all he did is come up. I bought candy. I walked her home. I carried her books. But all he did is walk up and say, "What up, ma?" And it fucked up my whole relationship with Jocelyn Rosalind. I've never gotten over it. And I hate Regina for giving birth to him. He's always been better looking, and even the nurses and stuff, and everybody loves him, and he always had the better looking girlfriends, you know. He had the pretty baby mamas and stuff with the fat booties, and I got stuck with you. I got stuck with you. You was no one else. And it's all Regina's fault because I didn't have the same appeal like he. I always wanted a baby mama like him. I didn't want a bald head bitch like you working at McDonald's. I didn't want you. What happened?
Go to Savannah Live. Breaking news. Ashley's daughter supposedly was in a DV situation. The homicide detective showed up at the house. And they're supposed to be going live on the news. So Savannah's getting ready to check the news station out in Houston. She trying to get boots on the ground right now.
Wait a
So if a
minute.
homicide detective was involved, that means it's something serious.
You sure Ashley ain't doing this because she'll make up a storyline?
Well, we shall see. We're investigating. We shall see.
Oh, let me see what's that. Over here. Which one? That's not that one. That's not it. Which one is it? Which one to look at? Is it the ex and the boyfriend got to do it? Which one is it?
Savannah, I don't even know what she's looking for. We'll get back to you, Kevin. If it develops, we'll hear it. I don't believe anything Ashley says. Check the pretty pussy. Please check the Houston News. But hopefully Ashiris is okay. She was the only normal child in that house. Hopefully she's okay. And I don't even like you, Ashley. I don't like anything about you, but I pray that your baby's okay and that your family's okay. Even though you would do everything to destroy everyone else's family, I pray that your baby is okay. Yeah. Yeah, Shirus is the normal one. Um, the thing with it is with young ladies, men are not emotionally mature enough at 20 years old to deal with live-in relationships most times. They're used to fist fighting their sisters. If you see a boy that'll fist fight his sister, he will fuck your ass up too. Know that. But back to you, Kevin. Jocelyn Rosslyn hurt your feelings or some shit, or some bitch named Becky Specky or something. The bitch hurt your feelings, and you're still stuck in it, and you mad at your mommy. You can't talk about me, nigga. You said I need gray hair. No, gray hair wife need gray hair. Gray hair wife love her and need her. I don't need gray hair. I don't know her. Her wife need her and love her and her kids. Them the niggas that need her and love her. I just don't understand talking about people then blocking. Hey, Rashanisha, why you got me blocked, Kevin? Kevin spent his whole life jealous of his little brother. Jealous of what he looks like, how women react to him. Can you imagine the stress Kevin was under having a girlfriend and then Keith come jiggling up with his gold teeth and gold chains and designer clothes, riding in the nice trucks and shit like that, and you having to come pull up on a bicycle? Kevin, you will never be Keith. You will never be Keith. I would have to see an actual news on the news before I believe anything about Ashley, y'all. Please don't put that nothing in my chat as far as that girl's concerned. Because we've seen her sit in an ambulance with a storyline. You can't believe nothing she said because she's desperate to be seen. And I heard she said I was sucking pussy since the 60s. Ashley, I was born at the end of the 60s. How was I sucking pussy? But Miss Arlene, Miss Arlene looked more like a dyke than I do. Homicide detectives don't come to your house and have long conversations. They tell you who's dead, where the body is, what city, part of the city that happened, if they were shot, killed, da 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 da. They don't have any real information because no investigation has taken place. It ain't no long conversation with homicide detectives. Thank you, Kat. Homicide detectives don't come in there talking and talking and talking and talking. They don't do that. Them motherfuckers barely come inside. Yeah. Yeah, you can't believe nothing come out of her mouth, not even the smell of her breath. Somebody Google Channel 13 Houston News, and that'll tell you what's going on. I don't believe none of that shit. I'm sorry, I just don't. I have seen you motherfuckers dive to some deep depths for a fucking storyline or to get views or to get beans. I don't believe shit y'all say. Oh, comes on in 15 minutes. Nothing there. I checked. Yeah, this stuff right now, when people die, that shit be breaking news. You don't gotta wait for the 9 o'clock news. It's too much shit on the internet. That shit comes out. I went to Taco Bell, right? And I asked them, could I have tacos, right? With no meat. I just wanted asked them if they could put potatoes instead of the meat. And she said, sure. But to substitute the meat for potatoes would cost me almost $2.64 more per taco. I said, what? So for a taco, a lettuce with some lettuce and tomatoes on some potatoes was gonna cost me $2.60 more to substitute for the chicken or the beef or whatever you would put in there. That bitch said, yeah. I drove out of that line, and you know how they have the little curb. They told me $2 and some extra per taco, um, for the with the lettuce and tomatoes and potatoes. No, just order potato tacos.
I think we got action. Let me see.
Okay.
Don't start looking for nothing. Do not go to y'all need to see here. This is my content. We ain't heard nobody talk about it yet. Let girl, please do not. See it the back end. How about that princess right here? Who is right here? Girl, you sent me the news, that shit. Oh, girl, I want the news right now, girl. We gonna use it. I do need that. I need that for 10 o'clock. Oh, but here go the other stuff. Let me see.
I don't think Savannah would lie. I believe Ashley would lie, though. I hope Osiris is okay, because she has a heavy burden on her to live in a house with them motherfuckers. It's a lot. For one, to be the girl child, and Bud them is your brothers, and they shooting each other and getting arrested, and your mama fist fighting in the street and going to jail for harassing people, and you somewhere trying to be normal.
I got content out right there. I get like, y'all want to line with them right now, do y'all? Or y'all want to do this content? Y'all want to line up? Okay, we're not learning. Okay, y'all can't say we got. Okay, it's like a 16-year-old boy. I'm I'm busy, baby. I'm busy. I'm busy. Miss Shepherd, kids, and everything. Miss Shepherd kids that shot somebody, that killed somebody, and her daughter on a homicide case right now. So she finna go on the news. She finna go on the Houston news at 10 o'clock. We finna watch her at the news. The police and everything at her house. Oh my God. Yes, her son just killed somebody. Her 16-year-old son. Wow, that is crazy. The thing is right here. We finna get the thing. We finna watch. Yeah, the link. Send me the link. Savannah, send me the link. Let me see on the phone.
Yeah, super. Send me the link. Send me the link.
This is true. Yeah, she on Facebook said she was gone to talk to the homicide people, and when she went to the homicide people, the news was at her house. So she talked on the news about the case or whatever, about them shooting. Cause I guess her daughter, baby daddy was beating her up and shit, and so the brother shot him. He dropped me some beat. Get some cash apps, please. We need $60 to close out this box.
Why are these boys so scared to fist fight today? Can anybody explain that to me? Why didn't they just whoop his ass?
Yes, please do, girl. What the hell? Oh, Lord. Prayers up for Ashley, her family, her kids.
They said that it's true, but it's no proof it's Ashley's family.
Pablo, you hushing up now, Pablo.
You said what?
They gonna get a bamboo stick in Africa and put it up in your booty. But
Thank you.
The brother do it. That's the article, but I'm gonna send you the news part, so the news come on in a few minutes. Thank you. Okay, thank you, so I got it. I'm gonna send you.
People in the comments, isn't that a stand your ground state? That's not what stand your ground means. Y'all need to read more.
Girl, y'all get a laugh, being laugh. Girl, don't get mad at me. I'm over here doing my scoop. Girl, get on my face.
Hey, Royal Court.
It's a 16-year-old boy said he was questioned and released after shooting a man. He said it attacked him barging into his sister's apartment. The man, a passenger in a black Cadillac that collided with another car on the North Beltway Road, JFK, Thursday afternoon, was found dead with a gunshot wound.
If you need to. And what y'all got to understand is there's a lot of innocent people in jail, you know.
And
laws don't always apply to us.
Police said the medical examiner will need to conduct an autopsy to determine whether he died from the shooting or from the crash. So he shot him and crashed?
Yeah. And stand your ground is not something that I premeditate to stand my ground.
Miss Shepherd don't want to be identified. She don't want to be identified. She don't want to be identified, girl. It says the shooter's mother, who asked not to be identified, told Eyewitness News that everything stems from a breakup. She said her daughter, who has a child with the man driving a black Cadillac, had a recently breakup with him and begun a new relationship. Thursday afternoon, she said her daughter's ex-boyfriend, along with the shooting victim, showed up at her daughter's apartment and were met by her new boyfriend. She said the ex-boyfriend went to the door, kicked it, snatched her Ring camera down, tore her house, threw the baby shoes everywhere, started trying to attack her. At some point, she said the shooting victim began attacking the 16-year-old. Someone began to cock a gun at my youngest son, and my youngest son shot inside of my daughter's apartment, she said. She said her son struck the man once in the arm and that he was able to walk back to the Cadillac afterwards with the ex-boyfriend driving. He walked down the stairs. He was not chased by no one. was no one shooting at the car or chasing it, she said. But the two men only made it about half a mile before crashing into a white car as it drove through an intersection. A utility pole ended up hitting the Cadillac, almost splitting it into two. She said the ex-boyfriend FaceTimed her multiple times from the scene of the crash, but didn't say anything. Police said it wasn't until officers responded to the crash that they learned about the shooting. The 60-year-old shooter returned home, where his mother said she called police and arranged for him to turn himself in. He's now being released and hasn't been charged. Both drivers involved in Thursday crash were taken to the hospital. Police said Houston Public Works Director Randy released the following statement. Houston Public Works mourns the tragic loss of one of the employees. Daquivius Davis was killed while on his lunch break Thursday afternoon. Mr. Davis was dedicated member of the City of Houston, the range and maintenance team, and has served the city since 2020. Our thoughts are family with his family, friends, and colleagues during the difficult time. Oh, girl. It's 5 minutes. We finna watch it. Can y'all see to the back of Empire State Princess? Remember months back she lied allegations now it's true. 10 p.m. it's gonna come out. She said on her Instagram story, she said he didn't die. He on life support. Oh, somebody cash at me. Thank you. Thank you. Everybody said it died. Come on, let's go help us up. Oh, girl, they took my background down. Who took my background down? I did.
Savannah is fucking hilarious.
Oh, bitch. Girl, Miss Chef. This is deep.
Hold on, Savannah. So he's not on life support. The boy got shot in the arm. Who got killed? They got into an accident with. When they split that pole, they ended up killing somebody. That's what happened. He only got shot. The boy is fine. Remember?
Oh.
Wow.
So the boy, so now the baby daddy gonna go. So now the baby.
He in trouble.
So that's why Ray released his son, because they said he shot the son. Oh, it makes sense. He shot the son in the house. He shot the baby daddy in the house, and the baby daddy was trying to probably go to the hospital. While they was on the hospital, they crashed and hit somebody else and killed the other person in the car.
Right.
So now they trying to figure out whether it's shoot in the car or did the man die from the accident. So if the man died from the accident, that means Miss Shepard's son would get off on the case.
Right, because it was self-defense. He was helping his sister out. He was helping his sister out, so they let him go. The problem is when he ran away, when they left, they ended up killing somebody in that accident, in that car accident.
Oh, the cash app is coming in. Ching, ching, ching. Thank you. Everybody, our princess, let's go. Season is season. I got real tea. This ain't the Mother Charlie. This is the picking and popping. Miss Shepard family is down on the homicide case. The video. If you are in Houston right now, everybody tune in to Channel 13. Channel 13, we will be seeing Shepard. This is her fame. This is her time. This is her set. She will be talking about it. Cash App, Everybody's our princess. I only got $5. Thank you tomorrow. Thank you that too.
Before you get clipped, take us on Bluetooth. If you
Is that better?
Hey, Savannah, you know you don't call my government name, girl.
I'm sorry.
It's all good. But I got such a little something, but I had up on my
Thank you.
I don't call my government.
Well, I don't.
These bitches. It's all good. It's all good, baby. Because, these motherfuckers crazy and so am I. I don't want them to pull up and it be another situation. But that's what I had on my cash out. Love you, boo.
That's enough. Thank you. Everybody's our princess. Come on, let's go. Okay, so Miss Shepard said, Miss Shepard said, are they? Miss Shepherd said, Channel 13, if you're in Houston, tune into Channel 13 right now. We got 2 minutes. Channel 13 at 10 p.m. Homicide finished interviews and watching the cameras. I get home and the news is all over my yard. I will be speaking about my daughter homicide, my daughter domestic violence. And then she said, whoever Miss Dottie, who is that? I don't know who the fuck is that. And then she said, I'm accepting all requests. Yes, I am. Spank, say less. I asked you to get your son all night. He fucked up my child house, kicked her door in with guns, bitch. I'm sick of you, buck too. Oh, AD, you a dirty bitch. You're lying to that boy parents. But me and Homicide got the video. Oh, you're trying to cover your son as he's not even on life support. I'm happy my daughter has cameras that are Homicide. Oh, it's coming on. 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Can y'all see in the back end? This is not my bag. I just got breaking news, bitch.
I don't know what to say, child. That girl's, I don't know. You can't stop young people from doing what they gonna do. But right out of high school, living with a man is a lot.
Let's go season it. Oh, it's coming out.
The best place for news and the most compelling stories.
Oh, thank you, Mama Deuce, for my cash app. Oh, it's coming out.
Investigations that hold them accountable and the stories that
Oh, it's coming out. Let me press record. Somebody press record. I got record on this phone, cuz. Bang!
Today was 2020 right here on ABC 13.
followed by Eyewitness News at 10.
Y'all tap the screen, share the live, guys.
It's it.
10-point changes and alert you first. The experienced team and technology.
Oh, we ready? Are y'all nervous?
Houston's severe weather leader.
Can y'all record it?
We want to just get it first. We want to get it right. From finding the story, from making it,
Cash app, let's go, let's go. We got breaking news.
especially when we're talking about severe weather, the facts and the full story. We are all about accuracy.
Miss Shepherd, son shot somebody on life support, homicide, somebody died at sea. Girls, just a lot going on. The shower got whooped, shoes being thrown, ring cameras being broken. Oh, we here. Thank you, she. Thank you, love you.
Told me she was going to go home, and she never got home. True story, so bold. The public was largely unaware of the lurking.
Come on, it's 2K, y'all. Donate. Help out some princesses. Say SMG Protection.
To say I'm fired up on this.
We got breaking news. This is not, girl, this better. It's right here. This better than, it's a LLC on there. But they got a sunflower on here.
One of the most famous chargers of all time. Yeah, Sean.
Oh, girl, we don't want to listen to this. What is this, a commercial break?
Earlier on the Beltway, a deadly crash causing traffic to come to a stop on the feeder northeastbound at JFK. Air 11 flying over that two-car crash in the last 10 minutes. HPD confirming one person is dead here. And from what we are able to witness, one vehicle was wrapped around a pole. The Vehicular Crime Division and homicide investigators are on the scene. The crash causing major backup in the area. You may want to avoid that area.
Oh my God, Jesus! The car! Oh my God! It's right there. Oh my God, the motherfucking car. Cash app! Cash app!
She yelling cash app. Joe Savannah.
There's been a lot of talk about the Braves trading Marcelo Ozuna, but Raisel Iglesias must.
Cash app, help out some princess. Oh, here we go. Thank you, T. Let's go. Season the first. Breaking news. It's on the weather. Wait till the weather. Oh, my nerves is bad.
Chief Forecaster David Tillman for the latest, David.
Yeah, there's that threat for some street flooding in some isolated areas at this also occurs.
Thank you, Liz. Cash app, this is breaking news, girl. I got breaking news, girl. Fuck Cash and P&Z. Miss Shepherd kids is up. Okay. Oh, my God. Ashley Shepard is on the news. If you in Houston, turn to Channel 13. Her kids that shot somebody. Tune in.
Trade says as we go through the night, if we do get some rain, well, it'll be up and down the Interstate 45 corridor. There could be some light showers in the city for the rush hour. Not going to be a major threat at that time. It's when we get the daytime heating, we get into the late afternoon.
If you got internet on the Channel 13 Houston, ABC, Channel 13. It's coming out. Get y'all popcorn, get y'all ducks, get y'all beer. Cash up, let's go. We doing good.
In addition to lightning with some of these storms coming in for tomorrow. So it's a weather watch for your Friday, a 70% chance for thunderstorms with the possibility of some spotty street.
Heat up y'all wigs, heat up thermal.
After temperatures at 90.
Wipe my nose.
ABC 13's Luke Dillon.
What's on there? Okay.
Headquarters. Part of the story you'll see only on 13, Luke.
Because the storms won't be
Oh,
16-year-old boy sequestered here at police headquarters this afternoon after turning himself in. He says been released. His mom tells us the victim's friend has been harassing her daughter, who she shares a child with. And then this afternoon, when they went by the daughter's place, things got testy. This black Cadillac almost split in two by a utility pole after slamming into a white car in the North Beltway feeder road at JFK. Both drivers rushed to the hospital, police say, and then the Cadillac's passenger found dead with a gunshot wound. Tonight, Houston Public Works identifying him as 5-year employee DeQuavius Davis.
We don't know if the man was killed from the gunshot wound or from the accident.
The shooting just a half-mile down the Beltway at this Aldine apartment complex. That's where this woman, who asked we not show her face, says the shooting victim and the
That looked like Ashley Bad built up.
in her daughter's third-floor apartment, where they met her new boyfriend. She says her daughter, who shares a child with the Cadillac driver, had recently broken up with him.
He went to her door, kicked it, snatched her ring camera down, tore up her house, threw the baby's shoes everywhere, started trying to attack her.
Meanwhile, she says her ex's friend starts attacking her 16-year-old son, there to defend his sister.
Someone begins to cock a gun at my youngest son, and my youngest son shot inside of my daughter's apartment.
A single gunshot to the arm, she says, and afterwards claims the victim was able to walk away, returning to the Cadillac with her daughter's ex driving.
He walked down the stairs. He was not chased by no one. With no one shooting at a car chasing it.
And even after this horrific crash, the ex-boyfriend
How she know all of these details? She was there?
The past few hours.
Thank you, 40.
His ex's mother from the wreckage, she says.
He called me 4 times. I have the calls on FaceTime, and he was bloody and he wasn't talking.
And the medical examiner will now have to conduct an autopsy to determine what killed him, whether it was that gunshot or his injuries sustained during the crash.
So her daughter ain't got no daddy?
And trying to see if
Today.
anyone's going to face charges in connection with this. They haven't answered us yet. Live downtown, Luke Jones, ABC 13, Eyewitness News.
Tonight, Houston police identified a woman whose remains were found in a cooler.
Ashley loved talking to the news. Ashley said, hey, I'm China Red. He going to jail. This is crazy. Child. That's one thing about sometimes when you have a gun, it becomes your way out instead of, fighting. I don't know. God bless all of the motherfuckers and the young man who lost his life, God bless him. Ooh-wee. Y'all can hear it again. Hold on.
February belonged to her daughter, Dion Williams. She had been married.
$16, it would be Bud or JoJo, one of them, right? Thank you, Scorpio. Period. But that was Ashley's voice. So we know for once Ashley ain't lying. Period. I can't. Ooh. Well, I just know when you have a gun, it's an easy, like, I can handle this, like, But she said he walked downstairs. Ain't nobody been short running. I mean, walking down those stairs. You don't get shot and walk. You get shot, that bullet burn like a motherfucker. You be running. Mm-hmm. Well, at least Ashirus. The only person I'm really concerned about is Ashirus and the baby. Thank God they're okay. Um, and hopefully Ashley's not under too much stress because this is stressful. Because we like to quote laws and stand your ground and self-defense. That shit don't always work for black people. Yeah, that little girl ain't got no damn father now. If that's the father, right? Or did the new boyfriend get shot or the old boyfriend? Because the old boyfriend should be the father, right? Nope, because they were fighting. Wow. Mm, mm, mm. Child. That's why I always try to explain to young girls. I don't be trying to tell y'all what to do, but I just be explaining to y'all that young men and men in general, a lot of them are emotionally immature. And if you make them mad, they'll put their hands on you, and they like to argue and fight, and they just don't have the emotional maturity required to maintain a relationship sometimes. And the sad part is there are little kids involved. Thank you. Yeah, but when your child do something, they can hold the parents responsible. And the person who died in that car wreck, I mean, it's just a lot that it could, things can sometimes stack and cause problems. Like I know a woman that the kids kept getting in her pool. She had a small chain link fence. She put up a big 6-foot fence, the big white fence. She put it all the way around her property. That still wouldn't keep the motherfuckers out of her pool. One of the kids drowned. What up, Smoke? One of the kids drowned. Thank you, Scorpio. And they went to sue her. I said, wait a minute, they gonna sue you and they broke in your shit? She said, girl, I gotta go to court. They sued her. Ain't got nothing for me. Tell you where your boss at. Yeah, she can bring some things on herself. I'm being honest. I like Ashirus. Like, I don't know her personally, but I just could imagine, being a girl having to live with Ashley and her boys couldn't be easy for her. But at least her brother was there to protect her. But at the end of the day, how old is Ashira? She just got out of school, not even a year or two, you know? Yeah, that's a lot of adulting really young. Like young women have babies all the time, not a problem. But I'll just tell you, go stomp the yard, go to college and enjoy that part of life of going away and maybe pledging a fraternity, I mean a sorority and go to school and go away and make friends and get drunk and have a good time and motherhood, you got a long time for motherhood and nigger problems. Cause if you don't have a baby by the right motherfucker, all you gonna have is nigger problems. And it's stressful on a young person. Bigo's always had a melanated avatar, but most people don't know where the melanin is. It's at the bottom of the makeup page, but you got to scroll down and find it. Yeah. I am not getting up here as no good old white woman. I'm sorry. I did that once and said, why can't I be black? I kept arguing. Then I found it. I said, oh, they got it. But you don't get but so black, but it's some black up in this bitch. Girl. Ooh-wee. When I tell you, this shit is no joke. You know, your children could put you in a position that you could fuck around and get sued. Like, yeah, because if they end up suing somebody, they can't sue him. He's under